Hello Fiction Cheeks, welcome back to the channel. I'm Joanna and today we're doing a fashion DIY. I have a lot of tights that I'm going to be putting holes in and paint on and a bunch of, maybe some other stuff to make them a lot more fun. The ones in the boxes I got at the store and the ones that I've already taken out the packaging I got from Target. You can find tights like this and this, just like solid colored, sheer, thin tights. Pretty much anywhere, like the dollar store. I frequently find them at the thrift store. Old Navy, Target, Walmart, CVS, Rite Aid, like literally anywhere. And they are usually pretty cheap, especially if you get the multi-pack ones. Not necessarily this brand, where you get like 2 to 5 in a box. Some of these I'm going to be turning into tops, some of them I'm going to keep as tights, but I'm mostly just going to be putting a bunch of rips in them and then a little bit of red paint to make it look bloody, because why not? I like confusing people.
For this part, the tights do need to be on your body. I am taking a fork, sticking a tongue in the fabric, and pulling really hard to rip the fabric and make these lovely holes and runs in the fabric. I'm saying fabric quite a bit. If you don't want to use a fork, you can use scissors, cut a hole, and then stretch out the fabric. Whatever method of ripping you are using, just please be careful, don't hurt yourself. I just chose a fork because I think it's more fun and destructive. I'm also choosing to put most of the holes around my knees because logically speaking, that is the area that would be hypothetically injured the most, but you put your holes wherever you see fit. And now for the blood, I'm mixing red and light brown acrylic paint and using a lot of water. You want to use that much water so the paint will bleed out, as you can see here, and look more realistic. I'm starting by outlining the circle and then dragging upward and downward and kind of blurring the edges a bit so it doesn't look so placed and circular. And then I tried this blotting technique, which was much messier but also looked really good. And here's what they look like all done! These are so gross and creepy and I love it! This is a very simple and easy DIY, it just takes a bit of time and can be messy because of all the paints. Also, I highly recommend trying splatter paint as one of your bloodifying methods. I think these would be great for Halloween, or if you're anything like me, wear them to class. Fair warning, you will get paint on your skin and it will look concerning to an outsider. On to DIY number 2, the same exact thing, but on sleeves. So take your tights and cut a hole in the crotch that will now be the hole for your head. And cut off the feet so you can stick your hands through. So this is what it looks like on, and now is the time to make any adjustments necessary for your neck hole. As you can see here, I'm making it a little bit lower cut and cutting out that awkward seam line because it is uncomfortable and looks weird. Much better. And now for your hands, take the edge of the sleeve and pull it as far up onto your hands as you feel comfortable, and then cut a hole at the base of your thumb to stick your thumb through, or you can just have the sleeve end at your wrist, whatever you prefer. Whatever you choose, make any adjustments needed with the scissors. Again, please be careful, don't cut yourself. And back at it with the fork ripping holes. I'm gonna speed this clip up because you've already seen it.
Okay, so there was a loose thread, so I pulled on it to try to rip the thread off, and instead I just ripped the sleeve in half. That's not at all what I meant to do, so I think I'm gonna do like a really haphazard stitching job to sew this back together so it can kind of be like a Frankenstein ragdoll kind of feel. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
And now to do exactly what I just explained. I'm keeping my stitches very loose so you can like see the jagged thread because I'm not actually trying to fix this at all. Also, if you're going to do really loose stitching, you will need much more thread than you think you need.
Hello, Mango. Can I help you in? Honey, now is not the time for lap sitting. What are you... Mayo! Baby, you're right in my way.
Same bloodifying technique as before, no sense in showing it again, so skipping right to the final product. I decided to bloody the very edges of the sleeves and like around the thumb hole because I thought it looked really cool and gross, and now that I think about it, I probably should have bloodied the neckline so it can look like I'm wearing someone else's skin, because that's a very pleasant thought. I'm very proud of my little Frankenstein work right here. I think it looks so cool and was a nice fix to my little mishap. Really awkward posing, but I want to show off the elbows because they look awesome. For the brown tights, I cut them into sleeves and I'm doing nothing more than adding a shit ton of holes. See, when I bought these, I thought they were black. And I have black distressed tights, so I wanted black distressed sleeves so I could do a little matchy-matchy, but they turned out to be brown, so I'm just going with it anyway. I decided to use a mix of the fork method and scissors so I could get more of a variety of distressing. And for the scissor method, I am lightly grazing the surface of the tights while making very short, tiny snips. And when you're done, you get this shredded mess! Lastly, for the gray tights, I wanted them to look very punky, so they will be distressed, but I'm also sewing on a bunch of patches. I started by just laying out the patches, seeing where I liked them. And then I haphazardly sewed them on using red thread because I thought visible thread would look really cool, and I chose red because red is a good color.
Okay, I finally found some pins. So I was able to pin shit into place so I could take this off and not sew directly onto my body.
And the last fun idea I had to make these sleeves look epic was loosely sewing some of the holes together using red thread.
Okay, I think I am done. These look so cool. I might go back in later and stitch up more holes with red thread, but I'm tired and I want to be done with this, so for now I'm calling it done. Yeah, no, these are fun. These are so fun. Oh my god, I can't wait to style these. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I will leave my Linktree link down in the description box below. There you can find my art Instagram, my fashion Instagram, and my TikTok, and some other cool things involving me, such as theater productions I've been a part of. If you end up making any of these tights/sleeves DIYs, please tag me. I would love to see them. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!